I will put it, I don't want to go that much, but I will put it for you in this way. The first question. You know, there are three things. The surah and the images that is qa'ima al-naht. Naht means you design, you bring a statue, a wood, and you design the face like the idols and all of these dolls and whatsoever. This one, to my knowledge, by consensus of the scholars, is wrong to be produced, and it is included in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. Get it? The second one is the drawing. You are the one who designed the face and the features. You get it? Especially the features of the face. This one also is included in the prohibition, the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that says, أَشَدُّ النَّاسِ عَذَابًا الْمُصَوِّرُونَ. The Prophet ﷺ also, he looked at the curtains of Aisha, and for sure, these are not statues being placed on the curtains. These are drawings. Right? He told Aisha radiallahu anha, the worst people in terms of punishment on the Day of Judgment, they are the producers of these images. Get it? So we take out the one that you design by yourself in the form of a statue, a doll, and on, and also the drawing, you draw a living thing. Animals, jinns, if you see anyone, human beings, birds and insects, and all of those things that have a hayatu ruh, not hayatu numu, hayatu ruh. You have two types of life according to the fiqh of Islam. Hayatu numu, this is the life that is based on increase and moving, but it doesn't have a soul. And you have the other type of life which has a soul. It moves and increases and grows, but it has a soul at the same time. Anyone that qualifies the second one, you're not supposed to draw that one. Otherwise, you'll be included in the punishment of the punishment in the hereafter in this hadith. The last one that remains is taking pictures with the cameras and phones nowadays and on and on. You have many scholars who rejected it. I remember thesis that was produced in the Islamic University of Medina long ago by somebody, I forgot his name, either PhD or Masters, on this issue alone. And the conclusion was also a prohibition. You get it? Many scholars, many concerned scholars, they said it is wrong for a person to do that, and it is included also in the prohibition, except if there is a cause for that. At the same time, you have other great scholars also who says it's okay because it doesn't resemble the first two groups, because you're not the one who is providing the images and designing them. What you do is to keep the shadow instead of letting it move. Like the way when you look at the mirror, you see yourself. When you move, it moves. But in this one, you keep it. You get it instead of letting it move, but you keep it. This is what they say. To get idea. Some of them refuted them. They said no. But that image which is kept is an image, and the one who kept it is you, because you're the one who is giving the command to the camera to take the picture. You can't say somebody is doing the thing. No, you are the one who gave the command, because if you don't press, it will not do by itself. So there are great scholars who are saying it's okay to do it, but although also those one who said it's okay, they asked this question. You know, I was listening to one of the scholars who says it's okay when you use the cameras and the phones to take pictures. He said it doesn't go, it is not included in the prohibition. But then he says it depends on why are you taking the pictures. And then he says you cannot take pictures for remembrance. It is haram by the scholars for a person to make pictures for remembrance, because pictures are supposed to be humiliated. And when you take them for remembrance, you are not going to humiliate them, you will be respecting them. When he kept on mentioning exemptions, I was saying, Sheikh, why can't you just said it's haram? Because he is more, those people who said it's haram from the beginning, they are more merciful than him actually. Take an idea. Anyway, I have an approach here. And I will advise each and every one of you to take it if you see it to be okay. Whenever you see the scholars having argument concerning halal and haram, wallahi, it is better for you to stay away from it. Always, when the issue is halal, haram, it is better for you to stay away from it, because you will not get blamed. You will not be blamed. The Prophet ﷺ says, Al-halalu bayyin wal-haramu bayyin wa baynahuma umurun mushtabihat. The least you can say concerning this issue is that it is doubtful. Why do I say doubtful? Because the people also who says, okay, they are so great scholars, whom we, venerate and respect so much, they said it's okay. This is their own understanding. And the other scholars also, they are so great. They said, okay, so the least you can say concerning this matter is shubha. And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man ittaqa shubuhat istabra'a li dinihi wa irdihi." Whoever stays away from shubha, he will be preserving his religion and also honor and dignity. That's why it is my personal suggestion to the questioner for us and the audience that whenever you don't need it, do not make it at all. Preserve your religion. You get it? That's better for you. Whenever you don't need it, do not take it. Whenever you don't need it, do not take it. You want to join a university, you have to bring the picture, right? There is a need in that. You want to produce a passport, there has to be a picture. There is a need in that. You get the idea? There are many types of needs. Nowadays, sometimes some of the project could not be established unless if they see the images of those people who are doing that. These are all those mentioned by some scholars to be part of the need, which we need to make images because of them. Other than that, you and your friends, you go and do this and do that. Sometimes all of these things, I really advise you to stay away from it. I think it is clear, right? Okay. The last question says, is it permissible to watch movie, right? What is that movie is all about? Get it? If you watch something that is haram, it will be haram. If you watch something that is good, halal, it will be good. Haram is clear, right? I don't need to go into the detail because I will miss some of them. But haram is very clear. Any movie that shows haram thing, you are not allowed to watch that. And I really advise you, be very careful also. Sometimes some of these so-called, movies that we have nowadays with the intention of providing information, but they don't do, they destroy. And sometimes some of them also you find nothing but disrespect to some of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ. You get it? A recent one that came, I never watched it, but those people who watched, they said there is disrespect to some of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ. Subhanallah. And you see some scholars also saying it's okay. Okay, we have to be very careful. And this claim that we learn from it, I don't think so. Get it? I don't think so. So we have to be very, very careful. We have a lot of alternatives. Get it? So either we make it correct, perfectly correct, or we stay away from it. Get it? Do not tolerate any incorrect information that you send to the people. Get it? So I'm talking about the one that the aim is to serve the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even those one also we have to be very careful. Because sometimes people depend on the weak and the fabricated hadith to make it attractive to the people. You're participating in this evil, which the scholar said is wrong. And you have sometimes also a person will come and he will be the one who is representing Abu Jahl. I don't know how is a Muslim agree with this. To be Abu Jahl. Even the name is itself. And then if he is Abu Jahl, if he's going to just take the title, it's okay. But Abu Jahl, he will come and curse. Curse who? The companions and Rasulullah. And somebody told him, no, this is just, what did they call it? He said, this is just acting. A'udhu billah. You curse the Prophet, you said this is acting? You take an idea. That's why I said we have to be very careful. If they do that, you're not supposed to watch because you're supporting them. Wherever disrespect is taking place of the Sharia, you're not supposed to be part of it. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the truth. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.